gate of death. The gate of death. Job chapter 38 verse 17. It says, has the gate of death been opened to you? Before death shows up at any place at all, the gate of death is opened. Now I'm so excited that we have something we call the gate of death, which means if it's a gate, then I can either close or I can open. So when the gate of death is open in a family, one person has to rise up to block it so that it will not show up anymore. When the gate of death is open in a family, this is what happens. If it's not closed, other people begin to enter, and anybody who enters begins to die. It's very strange that sometimes if you don't block that particular agenda, what happened to one person in the family happens to another person. Most of you know about a woman, one of the greatest musicians that ever lived. The name is called Whitney Houston. How many people know about her? You know, she died in 2012, and when she died from overdose of drugs in a bathtub. 2015, 3 years after, the only daughter by the name of Bobby Christina also died the same way. Died in a bathtub, overdose. Why? Because when that gate was open at first, nobody had the ability to close it. Today I want to ask you one question. Are you ready to close that door?
Yes.
I said, are you ready to close that door?
Yes.
One of the greatest musicians that ever lived, the name is called Elvis Presley. Great musician, died in 1977. Just few days ago, 12th of January, the only daughter too dies. Now he died from cardiac arrest, and the only daughter also has died of cardiac arrest. So why should the same thing happen to one person? It happens to another individual. Just few days ago, in the nation of Nepal, a plane carrying over 70-something people perished, crashed, and all the people on the airplane died. When the people on the airplane died, an information has just come out. What Nepal co-pilot husband also died in plane crash. How many years ago? 16 years ago. Why would the husband die 16 years ago from the same issue, and after another 16 years the wife goes through the same way? Because the gate of death, when it shows up in a person, if you're not careful and you don't close it, it will show up again. But if you have the gate of death, then we also have the gate of life. So today, as I close the gate of death, I open the gate of life for your family. That whatever killed your father, whatever killed your mother, whatever killed your relatives, by the reason of the blood of Jesus, by the reason of the message of God, I dismantle it, I stop it, I crush it. It will never survive and succeed in your family. I release the grace of long life.
Yes, Lord.
Somebody shout long life.
Long life.
One more time, let's go.
Long life.